Next topic is factors determining demand. First factor is price of the commodity. The most important factor that determines demand for a commodity is its price. The important factor which influence our demand for a commodity, surely it is price. There is an inverse relationship between price and demand for a commodity. As price decreases, consumers buy more and vice versa. When price decreases, we are ready to buy more. When price is high, we will purchase less quantity. So, price of the commodity is the most important factor. Second one, income of the consumer. The relationship between income and demand for the goods depend on the nature of the good. On the basis of the income, goods are divided into normal goods and inferior goods. Our income and our demand for the commodity, it depends upon the type of the commodity, nature of the commodity. The nature of the commodity can be divided into normal goods and the inferior goods. Normal goods are, in the case of normal goods, when income of the consumer increases, demand also increases. When income decreases, demand also decreases. So, in the case of normal good, when our income increases, demand increases. Then when income decreases, demand also decreases. So, there is a direct relation between demand and price in the case of normal goods. TV, computer, clothes, dress, food items are normal goods. Then inferior goods are those goods when the income of the consumer increases, demand fall. When income decreases, demand rises. When income of the consumer increases, demand falls. When income decreases, demand rises. So, example, if we have more income, we are using gas stove, or if we are more income, we purchase gold. But if we have less money, we will use kerosene stove or normal stove, then silver, etc. So, in the case of inferior, when our income increases, we will purchase luxurious items. Then when our income decreases, our demand will increase for low quality items. Then price, third factor is prices of the related goods. On the basis of the relation between its price and demand, goods can be classified into substitute goods and complementary goods. Relation between price and demand, goods can be classified into substitute goods and complementary goods. Substitute goods that are used as substitute to satisfy that our need are called substitute goods. For example, tea and coffee. When price of the coffee is increasing, we will use tea. If the price of the tea will increase, we use coffee. That gives same satisfaction. Tea and coffee will give same satisfaction. The price of the substitute goods and its demand move in the same direction. Then complementary goods. More than one good is required to satisfy our want. That is called complementary goods. For example, pen and ink. We cannot write with pen without ink. So, for writing, ink is must for pen. goods are consumed together. The price of the complementary goods and its demand move in the opposite direction. For example, car and petrol. Prices of the car increase, quantity demand for car decrease, and petrol also decrease. When prices of the petrol is very high, we will not use bike and car. So both two goods are essential for our wants. That goods are called complementary goods. Then fourth factor is taste and preference. Another factor that determine demand is taste and preference. The taste of the consumer for a particular good increases, demand for that good increases, and taste for such good decreases. Demand for that good also decreases. We are interested in our taste and preference. The taste of the consumer for a particular commodity, taste of the biryani is very high, then demand for that good increases. And if we will not use biryani, then our demand will decrease. So taste and preference also move in the same direction. So the major determining factors of the demand are price of the commodity, income of the consumer, then prices of related goods, then prices of the related goods include substitute goods and complementary goods. Income, which depends on the normal goods and inferior goods. Then fourth factor is taste and preference. Okay, thank you.